Hello and welcome again to Political Empire. I'm your host, Jeff Horseman with the Press Enterprise and PE.com. Today we're going to be talking about how a couple Riverside County supervisors are dreaming about Hollywood, although not in the way you might expect. Then, because it's never too early to talk about elections, we're going to be talking about what some of the offices in 2014, both state and federal, and who's interested in them. So first, two Riverside County supervisors want the county and its 28 cities to rewrite the rules governing film and TV shoots. In doing so, John Benoit and Jeff Stone hope to lure more Hollywood business, which has gone elsewhere in recent years in search of better tax breaks and other perks. The Board of Supervisors recently approved a plan to form a blue ribbon committee to come up with ways of making the county more friendly to Hollywood production companies. Now, we're just 2 years away from the next big election, but already some competitive races are shaping up, and here to talk about them, joining us by phone, is reporter Jim Miller. So, Jim, looking ahead, what are some of the significant races we're going to see in 2014 on the state level, and who's being mentioned as candidates?
Right. I mean, as you say there, it's on the calendar, it might look like it's 2 years away, but it's never too early, and in political circles, 2014 is coming right up. As far as some of the races in our area that there's maybe some intrigue and the most interest in is the who's going to run for the 36th congressional district, which goes from Hemet over to the Arizona line. This used to be Representative Donald Mack's seat. She lost, of course, in November to Congressman-elect Raul Ruiz, and it will be and one of the names being mentioned as a potential Republican challenger to the incoming congressman is someone named Brian Estandi from Palm Desert. He is also someone who's been mentioned for the 28th Senate District, which goes from the desert almost all the way to the city of Riverside. That's one seat. The other one that's potentially interesting is the 31st Congressional District up in San Bernardino, where Representative Gary Miller just defeated fellow Republican Bob Dutton in November. This is a seat where Democrats thought they would win in 2012, but they failed to get a candidate into the general election, and so they are expected to come back strong, or try to come back strong in 2014. And Redlands Mayor Pete Aguilar has been mentioned as a potential Democratic candidate, and there could be others as well. And then just real quick on the state level, on the legislative side of things, there are a couple assembly races that are represented by Republicans for the next 2 years. Assemblyman Eric Linder in the 60th Assembly District, which is Corona Riverside area, and then Assemblyman Mike Morrell in the 40th Assembly District, which is Redlands, Rancho Cucamonga. Both of them won by narrower margins than expected, and so Democrats may take a look at those seats in 2014.
All right, well, I guess there's no such thing as an off-season when it comes to campaigning. So thank you, Jim, appreciate your time and your insight. And thank you once again for watching Political Empire. I'm your host, Jeff Horseman. See you next time.